services except for capital, and that's what our relationship is centered around. We provide the finance that they need to run their insurance operation, and we share in the proceeds of that. We recently had a meeting with them, and it was packed full of technical initiatives and technical topics, and you can see they're listed here. Richard kicked it off and talked about our strategy going forward, much of which he shared with you today. And then we talked about some other topics that you can see listed here. One of the things that we really note is that our relationship with UU is changing through time. The content of our meetings is a lot longer than it used to be. These formerly were on the order of 1 to 3 hour meetings. Now they're more like 1 to 3 day meetings. And we get into a lot of rich conversation around very in-depth insurance topics. So that's changing, and we'll proceed here. As we go forward, we're really changing our relationship as well to manage by line of business. So Richard talks about having profitability by line of business, and we see this this relationship needs to be profitable as well. And not only does the overall relationship need to be profitable, but just like us, we measure with the same sense of accountability and diligence to make sure that each line of business that they manage is profitable. And so we look at it that way. We're having like I mentioned, we're having much more in-depth technical exchanges, whether it's from an actuarial and pricing perspective or talking about vendors that we work with, and then also underwriting tools and programs and data sharing. One of the initiatives that we have is BI, and so we've got a vendor lined up called Foresight, where we're going to be using this as a data repository or a data administration system, data warehouse, thank you. And so they're going to be, UU is going to be contributing their data into this warehouse just like we contribute our own data into this data warehouse. That's really important because that data warehouse is where all of our analysts are going to go to shop for data. It's going to be all normalized. All the definitions are going to be common across the different products, that sort of thing. And our actuaries can also get at that data as well, get at our data and also get at UU's data. And so we can get at a very granular level. We'll be able to perform analysis on this. And UU just doesn't have the capabilities to perform this kind of analysis on their book of business like we do. We have tremendous capabilities now with our new actuarial team. We've got 4 actuaries that we're using from a pricing standpoint, well, 3 1/4 anyway, because Ryan's got to split his duties amongst a variety of different roles. But not only do we have very skilled actuaries, but we also have the right tools. We've got Emblem as well, which is a multivariate pricing analysis tool. And so using this tool and using their data in this tool is really going to help us to improve their results going forward, and we can really use a lot more of our actuarial prowess going forward to manage their book of business better and help them manage much better rate changes going forward. So our relationship is changing. It's getting a lot more technical. It's also getting a lot more data driven, and we're just managing through this change, and it's very good. We also